Hi, I'm Yolanda Ghani and I'm a dyslexia specialist. I absolutely get so frustrated the moment when people are telling me, professionals, that each and every child will benefit if they have a reader and a scribe. Whenever someone is telling me that information, it means that they definitely do not understand dyslexia. A child with dyslexia have a difficulty with reading and processing. What is happening in the brain is when a child with dyslexia needs to read on their own, the brain automatically, the part of the brain that activates, is three-dimensional. Reading and writing is two-dimensional. So what is happening in this individual's brain is that the brain is trying to solve the problem. Each and every word that this child is reading is a problem that needs to be solved. So very often, when a child with dyslexia look at a specific word, the brain goes into problem-solving mode. They detect the first letter, second letter, and immediately the brain jumps to the first possible answer without deciphering the whole word. So now the child is reading a word, but they do not actually understand the context because they deciphered or identified the wrong word. So now the child is reading a whole passage, a whole paragraph, comprehension, question on their own, but every now and then they detect the wrong word, influencing their understanding. So whenever someone is saying that each and every child will benefit from a reader and a scribe, absolute nonsense. If I do not have the knowledge within my brain, I will not be able to take it out and give it to someone that is going to assist me with the assessment. But when I have dyslexia, it is a processing difficulty on paper. All the information is in the individual's brain, but it's a difficulty to take it out. So very often, when a child with dyslexia want to write down an answer, first of all, they have to process the information, which is time-consuming. So now they have the sentence within their mind, and now they have to start writing it down. The moment when they start writing it down, it is very complex for them because now they need to know how to spell each and every word. So very often they start off good. First, second, third word is good. Now they struggle with a word to spell. The moment when they struggle with spelling, they forgot what they wanted to write down. If these children had a reader and a scribe, they could have verbalized their answer and someone could have just write it down for them. So whenever we give a child with dyslexia a reader and a scribe, it means that it is a fair assessment. When we work with education, educational equality means that I give each and every child the same resources. And that is where the concept comes from, that each and every child will benefit if I give them a reader and a scribe. No, it's not going to work that way. Educational equity is whenever I give the child what they need. So equality is I give each and every child the same crate to be able to look over the fence. The child that is very tall is going to benefit because he's going to see over the fence with ease. But the child that is genetically and maybe developmentally delayed will not be able to use the same crate to see over the fence. So educational equity means that I give each and every child whatever they need. I give each and every child the specific resources and the support what they need. And whenever we work with dyslexia, these children need a reader and a scribe. That it helps them. Number one, they can see what they have to read. They can hear the information that is coming in. And this helps them with their processing. If a child with dyslexia read on their own, first of all, they're just going to decode the information. They're going to link the letters and the sounds as they read. When they get to the bottom, they're not going to have any idea what they read. Another thing is these children detect the wrong words because they do not have an understanding of what they are reading, as it is a processing difficulty. These children read the wrong words whenever they need to do an assessment. So sometimes these children can read, they can do well, But the moment when there is anxiety, the brain goes into panic mode and the brain just wants to get the task over and done with. When the child have a reader and a scribe, the person can assist the child to just slow down, calm them down, monitor the child. So a reader and a scribe is really very important for these children. It is not unfair towards them. It is not the approach that all children will do better with a reader and a scribe. But the moment when a child do have a reader and a scribe, they can actually achieve their optimal potential. So these children are really incredible individuals. They have different abilities. They are amazing with problem solving. They're amazing with three-dimensional thinking, putting coping mechanisms in place, but they have a difficulty with reading. So if we can just assist them with reading, these children can continue in standardized systems and achieve their optimal potential. Please contact me if you need any more information about dyslexia. If you have any concerns, very often when we have a SLD diagnosis, that is your specific learning disability. They do not specify that it is dyslexia. So if your child received an SLD diagnosis and you are not sure, please make contact. I can assist you to make sure that you understand your child's neurodivergent brain, that you know how to support your child, and also how you can go forward with the right support in place for your child. I'm Yolanda Ghani, a dyslexia specialist.